Hi everyone, it's your boy Akeem, ENM International,
Andy.
and we want to wish everybody a happy New Year, prosperous New Year to all, and all our subscribers. We appreciate all the best for the New Year. And this year we'll be doing taxes. Mandy's gonna give you some information about taxes. So Mandy,
Well, actually, I'm going to be giving you a tiny bit of information. We are still in the learning process ourselves. Um, so let's just talk about the importance of taxes, right? So everybody, well, not everybody, Americans know that if you are a regular working adult, taxes are automatically taken out of your paycheck and you don't really have to worry about it too much, especially those of us that are in certain income brackets. You are expecting certain amounts of money to come back at the end of the year, well,
that's right.
or actually the beginning of the year because that's when it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know about Al Capone, famous gangster? So no, the government could not get him on the criminal charges they were looking to get him on. So they found him on what was that, y'all? Tax charges. Right. That's how that man ended up in prison. In prison, and he ultimately died of, we'll leave that alone. But that's what happened. So the reason I use him as an example is because taxes are nothing to play with. The United States government does not play with you about that money. And we are going to share the information that we have gathered with you. We want to give you the maximum amount of information so that you know how to handle yourselves properly. And I use that example so that it's like a disclaimer so that you're not taking it lightly. We're going to do a tax talk weekly, and we're going to be covering a variety of topics: filing status, dependents, businesses, owning a business, and anything else that we can think of, anything else that you want to know about. So I guess we'll just keep it short and sweet. We want to welcome everybody back and say thank you to anybody. Oh, actually, say thank you to everyone. But everybody new, everybody old. We want to wish you a happy new year. Well, it's going to be a prosperous, beautiful, peaceful new year. Akeem, do you have taxes in Trinidad?
Yes, we do pay tax in Trinidad. We do taxes, but it's not a demand where you get penalized or fined or you can lose your property or
There's
anything
no
like
Al
that.
Capone situation?
No, there's no Al Capone situation. If you have a permanent job, a government job, and you work, you get a tax return. According to how much tax you pay, you get a nice tax return. But if you don't, it's not a criteria. You're not going to be, penalized or you have to do your taxes.
Right,
Stuff like
like
that.
here, not taking care of your taxes is one of the few things that you can get your wages garnished. You can have a lien put on your house, your belongings, your bank accounts. Basically, when you owe taxes, they can take everything from you. Um, and there's also, but that's when you're making big money. When you're making smaller money, you're trying to get as much money as you possibly can back, and we want to help you learn how to do that. Now, there's
Right.
also a wealth of information for those of us. We're still right with y'all and not in the up here area, but we want to get up there. But we're kind of. So we want to give all the information to everyone so that they can get their maximum refund. We're going to be doing weekly tax talks on all the topics that we need to cover. So we're going to have our first one starting maybe tomorrow, and then we'll be doing one weekly after that. Anything else you want to add?
So, people, if you have any tax question, you want to comment, you have any questions, we will be glad to answer all your questions, concerning tax, and we'll be glad to help you along the line if you have any issues and, you need some help, comment, subscribe. ENM International, that's what we're here for. We are here to help. As we say, it's about love, it's about connection, it's all about, spreading the love, helping people. And this is a way, one of the reasons why we choose to do taxes is a way to help people, help to reach people out.
What is it you say? He who feels it knows it?
That's
Well,
right.
you didn't say it, right? Who said it?
It's in the Bible.
Okay. So that's something that Akeem is fond of saying, he who feels it knows it. And we both have felt some negative consequences of this lovely world that we live in. And so one of our objectives always is to spread love. And one of the ways that you're able to spread love with the world is through information and connection, because information is power. So once we connect and then we offer you that information, we have spread our love in the way that we can with what we have.
That's
So
right.
Again, we want to say Happy New Year. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Anyone that's tuned in multiple times, first time, we want to say thank you because you didn't have to, and we appreciate you. And anything else, Hakeem?
No, that will be it, people, for now. But tune in. Any comments, any questions, we are here.
And please do subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes. So
Just a touch of a button.
Bing.
Beep.
All right. So anyway, again, this is Mandy, A&M International.
You know, and it was wonderful speaking to you.
And we're going to have plenty more of the Trini by popular
You
demand.
want to hear that Trini boy?
And now he gets loud. So, anyway,
So
y'all.
to all my Trini massive, all the American massive, because she get jealous when I say Trini. What about the
No
Americans?
jealous, y'all. Come on now.
What about the Americans? What? Trini massive. Red, white, and black. Yeah.
So, anyhow, we love y'all. We appreciate you. And stay tuned for those tax talks. Peace and love.
Stay tuned.